Hello and welcome to these special series of videos to mark our Car Dealer Power Awards 2022. Now, these awards aim to celebrate the very best motor trade suppliers and best car manufacturers to represent in the UK. And these awards are the only ones voted for by car dealers and give the motor trade the chance to have their say. Today, I'm chatting to the winner of not one, but 2 awards this year. This firm has picked up honours in both the prime finance provider category and product innovation category. Now, the first award saw this business receive excellent feedback from car dealers for its account management and fast decisions, while in the innovation category, a new partnership with Auto Trader to serve up insightful data for dealers has clearly been a big hit. The winner of both of these awards for 2022 is Close Brothers, and MD Sean Kemple from the firm joins me now. Sean, 2 awards is a huge achievement, and we'll chat about them both in a little, but firstly, you must be over the moon for this double recognition.
Yeah, absolutely over the moon, particularly when we think this is our 4th year in a row that we've won Provider of the Year. And also we placed a lot of effort in our transformation program, which has resulted in a stronger proposition for our dealer partners and really around insight and digital capability. So winning an award for that is just absolutely fantastic. I had been saying internally, look, I'm not so sure we'll win this 4 years in a row or we'll win the Innovation Award. But of course, look, we did, and I'm absolutely delighted with it.
Yeah, you'll just have to win it 5 years in a row next year.
We will.
Yeah.
We'll have to step the game up even more now, Patch. Yeah.
What does this mean to the finance team when you tell them the good news? I mean, it's not just a pat on the back, is it?
No, it's huge for us, right? And it's because of that feedback from dealers. So we massively pride ourselves on how we work with our dealer partners. We like to get to know their business, understand their business, and work for our dealers. We don't just look at ourselves as a finance provider, we look at ourselves as a partner in the truest sense. We both benefit off each other, and where we can support our dealers, particularly our independent dealers, that's a big bonus for us. So hearing that our account management team has been recognized again, that's a really important piece for us. We are a colleague first business. Every decision we make is wrapped around what does this mean for colleague, and I think that plays true in how our account manager team and the wider team feel about supporting our dealer partners and customers.
Difficult question, I know, but why do you think car dealers have voted you the winner 4 years in a row? What is it, do you think?
It's simple to say, but I think it is our people. I think it's that continuous strive to improve and to be, a stronger partner and develop ourselves even more. We've invested a huge amount into the organization, and a lot of that went into people. So core skills for people, and I think that's a huge part of it. I also think there's this piece about people in Close Brothers. I myself feel this way. If you cut me open, you'll see Close Brothers running through me like, a stick of Blackpool rock. And I think that's really important, and it can be seen as a very flippant comment, but people are so important, and our account management team and our dealers clearly feel that as well.
Well, let's move on to the innovation product category, and your new data partnership tool and giving that information away free of charge has obviously gone down very well with dealers. Again, what does it mean to you winning the innovation category?
4 years ago, I think if you had said Close Brothers as a bank and the organization that we were 4 years ago, we were going to win an innovation award, I think people might have had a little wry smile at that. So to see that recognized for us and all the effort we've gone into to build that proposition out, that is a true testament of what we bring to the relationship. It's free of charge, and we bring it to the relationship with our funded dealers. That's that piece around partnership. So it's really, really important that's recognized. That's a huge investment we made, obviously, and a big one for us to say we have to do this to support our dealers even further, and it's paying off with it being recognized. So that's a massive one for us. So that is really huge for us to win that and be recognized as an innovative partner, particularly as a bank. You don't see a lot of banks winning innovation awards, particularly banks that have been around since the 19th century, right?
Yes. Well, we've spoken about it before, but it's the transparency that's a key part of that
Yeah,
tool, isn't it? And dealers like to have a transparent relationship, whether it's with their suppliers or with their customers.
exactly. And it is the transparency piece, to be able to help our dealer partners with how they're pricing their stock and pricing effectively to demand in the marketplace. That's a huge part for dealers. And even more so now, we're seeing used car prices go down slightly, go back up in August slightly. So understanding what that consumer demand looks like is really, really important.
Well, obviously you've had I can guess the answer to this question because we've just been talking about a new product, but how have the last 12 months been for you?
Yeah, we've had a strong 12 months. We're coming out of the back of COVID. Actually, it's quite surprising that we were kind of in lockdown last December, weren't we? It feels like that was 2 years ago, not a year ago, or almost a year ago. So the last 12 months have been pretty strong. We have developed and released the innovation winner, the Insight tool. We've increased our digital capability along with our consumer journey. So that's also being rolled out. We've introduced new teams into the business as well to support with where we position finance in the consumer journey and help strengthen that point of sale relationship and proposition. So it's been a busy year for us, and we've seen record volume going through as well. So really strong consumer demand while we're transforming the business. So it's been a busy old year, Batch, very busy year.
Yeah. Well, you've clearly got your finger on the pulse of the car market at the moment. I mean, what are your predictions for the rest of the year?
I think it's a really difficult one right now. We're seeing cost of living crisis. We see the mini budget that came in last week on Friday to hopefully support with that. Let's see how far that actually goes into consumers and our type of consumers. We're seeing staff shortages across dealerships as well. So low unemployment rates, high demand for skilled individuals as well. Cost of living crisis coming through. We're seeing change in obviously fuel types and regulation coming through as well. So it's going to be a turbulent next few months. But I think there is one constant that goes through, and that's that there's always a demand for vehicles. We will see the car park increase, hopefully, when we see the new car challenges start to ease over the next 6 to 12 months, fingers crossed. So I think that piece of constant is there's always that demand at a certain level for used vehicles and new vehicles. And I think that's how we support our dealers to position their products as effectively as possible. I think that point around how they're maximizing where they're positioning their product and finance as well, and using their own websites, their third-party classified sites, and anywhere else, and indeed their own forecourts to make sure they're maximizing how they're attracting customers. That's going to be vital over in the next 6 to 12 months.
And finally, Sean, what's next for Close Brothers?
Well, that piece about we're just not going to stand still. We'll keep on going. So we're already working on iteration 2 around the Insight product. We want to start being able to bring that data out into our non-funded dealers. We want to continue on that digital capability piece. Really astonishing to see, where we have a consumer who looks like they're moving more and more and more online. And in recent months, you see actually there's more reliance coming back to the dealer. So it shows that there's just that piece of inconsistency around where consumers want to buy and how they'll buy. But again, that one constant remains, the dealer is always going to be at the heart of that. So we'll just keep on improving the proposition to our dealer partners to help position finance with our consumers. We also have regulation change coming down the road around consumer duty. So we want to be able to support our dealers with that piece as well. That could mean some changes there once we are, fully understanding what it means from our dealer and broker partners, and also ourselves and our existing loan book. So again, quite a lot going on for us, but big focus on keeping ourselves safe with consumer duty and also making sure that we enhance that proposition and digital capability that I spoke about earlier on.
Well, once again, Sean, huge congratulations.
Thank you so much
here at Car Dealer. Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you. Bye-bye.
To find out the rest of the winners of Car Dealer Power 2022, log on to cardealermagazine.co.uk and click the Power tab at the top of the page. But for now, thanks very much for watching, and bye-bye.